Hi! So we're back, and in honor of Video Game History Month, we want to show you some old and new stuff, right? So we just had some old stuff, and now we have a mix. So what's that old wedding saying, like borrowed and blue and old and whatever?
It's something like that.
There you go. So we got our good friend Aaron Weber here from Sega, who, for those of you at home might notice, has a new title. Shout out for you. You are no longer in Community.
That's correct.
You've crossed over. So what is your title for the world?
I have. I'm now an associate brand manager working on Sonic Generations. So.
Which is, it's a good thing because you brought back some footage and we're going to talk about the game.
We are.
So that was just announced a little while ago, and it is in honor of Sonic's birthday. So we're going to have a look at the footage and talk to us about, now that the game's announced, you've seen a bunch of stuff on the internet from the fans that are like, finally, he's back to his normal size.
Yes.
So what's the reaction been like for you guys, and how do you feel about how it's been received?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Sonic Generations is a celebration of the best of Sonic's last 20 years. And so to do that, we felt that one of the best ways to go about that is to bring back the original Sonic, the classic Sonic. He's a little shorter, he's got black eyes, he's a little chubbier, but he's the Sonic that a lot of us grew up with. A lot of older fans I know have really been happy to see him, and the reception we've seen is just great. At the same time, too, we can please some of the modern fans, the guys that like the green-eyed Sonic, who runs really fast and has the boost, and there's different gameplay elements to both sides. So it's nice in that Sonic Generations is able to appease both the older fans that really want classic Sonic and the newer fans who prefer the modern Sonic. Now,
you actually are able to play both, and for fans that are not so fond of basically the dude that looks like not Sonic, who's tall and whatnot, how much of your time do you have to spend with the dude that you're maybe not as fond of? Is it a little bit more custom?
Yeah, you'll kind of get to go through little bursts of each character. So a little burst of classic Sonic, a little burst of modern Sonic. We'll be talking a lot about that in the future, sort of E3 time, and as we go on, we'll be getting into that in a lot more detail. But it's going to be a nice sort of way that you can balance between the two. So you're getting a nice, good playthrough in as classic Sonic and then switching over to modern. So.
All right, now you mentioned E3. We're talking about Sonic's birthday.
Yes.
You guys have something big going on there that you kind of just started talking about.
Yeah. So as of about 3 hours ago, we announced that at E3 this year, we are going to be hosting our first major Sonic community event here in the U.S. It's going to be in Los Angeles. It's going to be on June 8th from 6 to 10 p.m. and it's called Sonic Boom. Now, this event is going to be the first chance for anyone in the U.S. to come play Sonic Generations and get their hands on it. And it's kind of a special thing because we're opening it up to the fans to come. It's a free event, so we put up 500 passes at about 1 o'clock, and I think they're almost all gone. So it's been great to see the demand is high, but it's going to be a pretty amazing event. Beyond just having the game that you can play, we've got some special musical guests and other stars from Sonic's history that are going to be making an appearance. We'll be talking about them later. And then we've got a number of other special performances and surprises that I think any Sonic fan would be very jealous if they missed. So I definitely encourage all Sonic fans of all ages to check it out.
Now, what we're seeing right now is footage of the game. Now, this will, in fact, be something someone will be able to attend your little event and get their hands on,
and
right?
play, yep. And you'll be able to play as a classic Sonic, which you're seeing right here, and you're also going to get to play as modern Sonic. So what you're seeing here is a take on Green Hill in two different ways, and that's really what makes Generations really, really cool for both old fans and for new fans, is that you can play it traditional style where you've got the 2D platforming as classic Sonic, and you're like, I recognize some things like the corkscrew there. And also you can play as modern Sonic, and they've added a lot of new stuff. The dev team has gone in and really tried to make sure they could add new creative elements to the level that really make that image even better. So.
All right, and what we should be doing is, we just moved for a second. So here's the other take, right? So this is
modern Sonic. Yeah.
This is our Olympian Sonic because he's way tall and ready to run. And this is behind the shoulder.
Yep.
Which
at
people
the moment,
should be familiar.
at least. Well, at the moment. And what this does as modern Sonic actually is it plays exactly like what people really liked from Sonic Unleashed, where they gave us feedback and said, we love the daytime levels, absolutely love those. The feedback on Werehog was notably different, but what we've done is taken those daytime stages and improved those. So you see it right now, we've actually switched over to the 2.5D. So you'll have a sort of mix, a hybrid element of both the behind the shoulder and also the more traditional Sonic style 2.5D. So it's kind of the best of Unleashed meets the best of the original games, and all tied up in one big package that is the celebration of Sonic's 20 years.
All right, now to sort of tease some of that celebration, we've got a couple surprises for the folks at home. The first one that we're going to be showing later is you actually brought some stuff.
We did bring some goodies by.
You brought some neat stuff that we're going to show you when the footage runs out, which is going to be in a second or two, that I'm just going to tease. But there's even bigger news because you are going to do our audience a solid, are you not?
We are about to do your viewers a nice little tribute here.
All right, so first things first, this is some of the stuff that you guys are going to be able to get via our trivia question. These are not pajamas.
This is a hoodie, actually.
It's a hoodie.
Yep.
And they have the classic Sonic that we all grew up with, mostly. Well, it's all
classic.
It's all classic. This is what we know and love.
Yes.
A little pudgy, a little cool. And then we've got this guy, who's perfectly fine too, don't get me wrong.
There's a fair bit of modern fans out there.
All right, for you modern fans, there you go. And we've got a few other surprises as well, which the guys are going to be showing off later. Now, our people are going to be able to get tickets, so I'm going to take out my notes here and explain to you exactly how you're going to get it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away 50 tickets, or we're going to have 50 winners, and each winner is going to get 2 tickets. And that's going to be for you and a friend to get into this event.
To Sonic Boom, that's correct.
To Sonic Boom, so you're going to have to get there on your own, but I'm pretty sure people want to get there somehow. Mm-hmm. You guys have time, you could do carpool, lots of different options. And so you're going to have a couple different ways to get these. You're going to be able to go to our Facebook, our Twitter, and the trivia module that we have on the site, and RSVP basically. Mm-hmm. And there is going to be a trivia question, and that trivia question is going to be what, Aaron?
That trivia question.
What day maybe?
Yeah, let's go.
Not make them work too hard for it.
Yeah, I'd say pretty easy question. What day is Sonic Boom, our event, going to be held on? That's your trivia question.
All right, well, there you go. Well, that's all the time we have. We're going to have a lot more on Sonic because, I mean, you've got to come to our stage show at E3, I would think.
I'll see what we can do.
All right, so we're going to have that for you. And for now, we thank you for coming. We're going to put this stuff away and let everybody at home wonder what else could be in this box. And now we're going to go take a look at digital downloads. So let's on with the show. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.